All right, we're back. Pod 7.
Pod 7, baby.
Getting up there. We're getting up. We're
up
approaching that double-digit number, Danny.
Yeah, we are.
And I'm excited about that.
Yeah, we're doing 2 a week, so we're moving quick. Somebody just commented on the last video. It's crazy you guys are doing episodes every day.
And I love that for that guy. I love that for him.
It's just we're not doing. It's hilarious.
I think Danny. I think there's a lesson there.
You just comment things that aren't true.
Well, that's one. That's one lesson, is that sometimes people comment things that aren't true. I think that's a literal way you could take that, or that it doesn't matter what you do. People are just going to think what they think.
That actually is true. That guy believes that we post a pod every day.
For him, dude, in his world, in his mind, we post it every day. And you know what I love about it?
What?
He said
I love it though. Yeah.
He said you're posting a podcast every day. That's crazy, but I'm here for it.
That's awesome. And I'm glad that you're enjoying the pod every day.
Well, yeah, and I'm glad I'm glad that that pod schedule has worked out for him.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
Because listen, it is a risk doing it every day.
Right. But he's here for it, which is good.
Listen, if he's happy, I'm happy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so we're gonna do news on Sunday. Right now it is Friday.
Mm-hmm.
We're saving it because we do want to make it as current as we can.
For sure.
Just makes more sense when it's current events.
Right.
One event that I do want to bring up right now, it'll be kind of cool to look back when the episode comes out. The guy's he's proposing.
Yeah, I'm proposing tomorrow. That's a crazy thing that I'm doing.
It's hitting me right now. I can't imagine how you feel.
Yeah, it's started to really hit me because we've been planning on doing it really soon for the past couple months. So I've kind of just been, but now I'm about to do that.
What's your where are you at? Right
I'm excited. I'm super excited. Just to
nervous?
A little bit,
Dude.
but more so just excited. I just want it to happen, and then we're engaged.
What would you say,
man?
Yeah, it is so nuts. I can't wait. What's the if we're doing a money line?
Yeah.
I want the odds of you shedding tears. I want the odds of Sarah shedding tears. I want the odds of me shedding tears. What do you have?
I think I could see myself shedding tears. I think Sarah's a lock.
Sarah's minus 1,000.
Sarah's minus 1,000. Okay. I'm probably minus 150.
But you are minus money.
I am in the minus money, okay. And then I think you're probably plus 70.
Plus 700?
Plus, or yeah, not 70. No, plus. 700 might be too high.
I would set my line at plus 250. I think it would shock people how close I am to that, that even money.
Yeah, that's probably if you are betting on it, bet safely, but that's probably the biggest money bet is on Zach.
Yeah. Well, there's juice there. There's juice.
Yeah.
I think I would set Dad's line, because our parents are going to be here.
Also minus 1,000.
Minus 1,000. Mom's line's probably minus 1,000.
No, she's probably more minus 500. She's a little...
I can't wait.
Yeah, same.
I don't even know.
I can't wait to give her the ring. The ring goes crazy.
The ring goes crazy. We'll pop it up right here.
Yeah, that thing is it's a shiny piece.
It's just gonna be a beautiful moment. It is.
It's
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm playing a part in this engagement.
Yeah. Zach's playing a part.
So I got to study up.
Yeah, he's gonna be should we even get into it, or we'll probably break down?
It's gonna already have happened.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm sending her. I'm doing 5 notes, and it's gonna be a scavenger thing. And one of them, she doesn't even know her sisters are gonna be in town tomorrow. So Zach's gonna drive her to her sisters for part of it, and he's just gonna be the chauffeur. And he's gonna wear a suit. It's gonna be hilarious.
It's gonna be it's gonna be a cute event that we're putting on. It's gonna be a cute event.
No, it's gonna be a good event. It's gonna be a good event.
And I think those of you that are gonna buy pay-per-views, you're gonna get your money's worth.
Definitely, definitely. And I know it's $75, and people are pissed. But it's just we're putting on a really good
event.
Well, a legit event.
Yeah, and there's a lot of thought going into this. There's a lot of preparation.
Yes,
there's a lot of behind the scenes work going into this. We're pulling strings. We're bringing people in.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get your money's worth for that PPV.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait. Maybe we'll recap it when we do the news on Sunday.
Yeah. Should we go into draft though?
Yeah, let's either go straight. It's either going to go straight to draft, or it's going to go to the rest of the news.
Yeah, so we're gonna hit draft right now, but we'll either go to news or draft. But let's do it.
Draft of overrated things. Danny, do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
You can go first.
Okay, with my number 1 pick, I'm going to go to sliced bread.
That's crazy. I disagree.
What do you mean you disagree, Danny?
Sliced bread is awesome. You're just saying, the best thing since. So you're talking about the saying,
brother. We're doing overrated, and I want to draw the line right now. This doesn't mean sliced bread's bad. I
but
don't
it's
have
saying
anything
they are
against-
saying it's the best thing.
They're saying it's the best thing
of all things.
LeBron James is the best thing since sliced bread. LeBron is way better than sliced bread.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand that. Yeah,
I would argue that everything that you compare to sliced bread, and you're saying,
best thing since, it's usually going to be better than sliced bread.
1,000 times
I mean,
better.
sliced bread is a really good. He's a really good complete game. He's a really good player.
I agree. It's a roll bread. It's a roll grain.
Yeah,
that's
it's a
what
roll
sliced
grain.
bread is. And the thing with sliced bread, I feel bad for like taking him number one because he doesn't want these eyeballs. He didn't ask for that phrase to be given to him.
No, it's weird that they did that.
Yeah,
I don't know who started that, but that's weird.
It's shady.
Yeah,
it's shady because it's been so tough for him.
And
with his career.
Bread really didn't want. There's people that like would want that. Bread it's such a humble.
Bread had no interest.
Unselfish,
in
just a good point guard out of Villanova that didn't want that.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
I get the pick though. I understand.
It's overrated by nature.
Yeah, it has to be. In my one, I'll go to tic-tac-toe.
Just the game.
That game sucks, dude. Because you just tie every time. If you know how to play, you can't, and the other person knows how to play. There's no way to win. You just tie every time.
But I would argue that if we played tic-tac-toe right now, like one of us would win.
I think we'd probably tie.
But then sometimes you just win. So
I know,
I think that's what makes
I think
it a
if
great
we
game.
played like 5 times, then we'd tie every time. We'd never win or lose again. I think
tic-tac-toe doesn't bring people out to the park. I think that's the problem with tic-tac-toe. But I think it's just a more defensive-minded game. I
have an issue with the tie thing.
Okay, I get that.
Like if I can't control, like if I'm coming in and it might just be impossible to win, I don't like that.
Yeah, I do like maybe playing against like a kid that sucks at tic-tac-toe.
That doesn't know.
That's fun.
And you just play bully tic-tac-toe.
You play bully toe.
Yeah.
And you first of all you take X's.
Yeah,
they don't know how cool X's is compared to O's.
Way cooler.
And then you just kind of like you bait him in. You start on the right side. Boom, I'm going diagonal. Kid.
Yep. And he didn't see it.
See it.
He was just defending that down the flank.
Didn't friggin' say it.
Yeah.
That's the way I like to play tic-tac-toe. Just dominate.
A younger fella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Typically like a kindergartner or like a second grader.
For sure.
That's kind of the age group.
That sounds fun. That sounds chill.
It's cool. No, it is pretty fun.
But I stand behind that. I think it's an overrated game. I think there's better games out there. I like the simplicity.
Mm-hmm.
But like I would rather play like what's that one where you like do the boxes and it's a bunch of dots and you close it. Yeah. That shit is so fun, dude.
That's very fun. You play it like Red Robin.
Yeah, and you play against somebody and you put your letter in. That's fun.
Yeah, that's a good game.
That isn't a tie every time.
It's a well-made game.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good pick, and I didn't have it on my board, and it's always exciting when you take something with your number one pick that I didn't even have.
Right. I think it'll be that kind of draft.
Yeah, I'm sure it will too.
There's a lot of ways to go.
I'm pretty passionate about a lot of my picks. With my number 2, I'm going to go to the Mona Lisa.
Wow, that's crazy.
And was that like a wow? That's crazy. I'm defending Mona, or is that
Correct.
like you're defending Mona?
I mean, it's a great. It's a classic. You're just saying you're saying like you could have done it.
Mid.
Let me pull it up.
Oh, dude, it's the most mid thing I've ever. It's just like. It's
nah, dude.
I'm not coming at Mona at all. Like I think a lot of these picks are going to be like, Mona Lisa didn't ask.
What? That's mid.
Fuck.
It is just a painting.
It's just a painting of a woman.
No, it's special though, man.
I get that she has like.
It's classic.
It's classic, but why? You know
I don't
what I'm
know.
saying?
I don't know.
What's the story behind ML?
I'm sure there's a crazy story. I think, dude. I think it's good. I think it's and you know what I think. I know you're saying mid. I think what's good about like look at you're getting an expression from her face. This guy painted that face, dude.
Yeah, but
you feel her emotion,
and
that's a damn.
What
painting.
emotion is she doing right now?
It seems like she's like smiling, but not really happy. But that's a painting. How crazy is it? Imagine.
What do you mean she's wait? So what? So you think
she's like
is
soft?
Mona Lisa happy or she?
I don't know, but that's what's so like. Like she's like she looks like kind of troubled, but like kind of a light smile. Like,
I think you're just.
I'm not making it.
I'm straws here.
I'm just saying. Imagine trying to paint a face and for the face to give emotion.
Again, I'm not saying I could do it.
Yeah, but you think the painting's mid.
I think that there are definitely cooler paintings out there.
How do you feel about Starry Night?
Cool.
Banger.
Snapped with Starry Night.
Look at this shit, man.
Now that it's not pearl. It's not. It's blurry. That is a goddamn
special.
painting.
That's
right
special.
There.
Yeah.
That is art. That is freaking art right there, man.
I think the Mona Lisa is even better.
I just will agree to disagree.
I think we just both don't like fully understand art, obviously.
Yeah. No,
and that's how everybody is.
Yeah.
Like with the splatter painting thing.
Splatter painting,
that's like you can't.
You're literally just throwing paint at the wall.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I mean, I get it. Like it's fun probably for the artist, but
you can't say that.
Don't sell that to me.
You can't say that like you're different as a splatter painter.
No, you can't. You can't.
All right, on to my 2. I'm taking Toad. I hate him.
I can get behind that, man. Amen, brother.
But like Toad fans will come out of the woodwork here. People like think Toad, like there's a legit community that's like Toad's the best racer.
Toad fans eat shit. Seriously. Like no, seriously, I'm not even arguing.
No, seriously. He's so weak on the cart and he's just such a little bitch.
Such a locker room cancer,
I
Danny.
know.
Let's talk about that for a second. Nobody wants to play with Toad.
Nobody
wants to race alongside Toad.
Nobody wants to race
He's
alongside
making
Toad.
demands. He asked for the number 10.
Yeah, I saw that.
In a locker room with Mario.
Mario has 10. He wanted to take 10 from Mario. What a freaking joke.
Mario's the face of the league.
I'll give 10 to Luigi before that. DK, Bowser, Wario, Yoshi.
Oh, Yoshi's just like
Yoshi.
Yoshi's is maybe the greatest athlete of all time.
Of all time in any sport ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what
Yoshi reminds me of MJ just with his like natural athleticism.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean Toad, I just don't get like defending him and saying he's a plus racer.
I just can't imagine.
Let's just talk about on cart.
Well, on cart he just doesn't have
one of the racers in this game just gets knocked.
And he's so annoying about it. It's
so
annoying. My thing. It's
yeah.
like he
always wants a foul.
Always asking for a whistle.
Yeah.
It's not coming, Toad.
It's not.
Especially when you're not a superstar.
It's not. No, you don't get those calls.
Yoshi's silent. Sometimes, he'll squeak like.
Yeah, he squeaks.
But so does everybody.
The squeak is so iconic too. It's cool. Yeah.
Like the thing is, like refs get starstruck by that squeak. They say, I can't believe I just heard a Yoshi squeak in person.
In person, yeah.
So it's an honor to get squeaked at by Yoshi.
Mario's got that "Let's Go." Have you been to a Grand Prix?
Well, I've seen it on TV.
Haven't been?
Let's Go. And
I went to one.
Did you hear it?
I think it was 2017. They were doing it in I think it was France. I can't remember, but it was overseas. I heard it. It was cool.
In person.
Yeah, and it cuts through you hear it in the arena.
Yeah,
because
cool.
I think they mic them up.
Yeah, they must.
Yeah,
they must. Yeah, no,
that
Let's Go.
The Yoshi
cool.
squeak. It was really cool.
You heard
really cool.
Yoshi
I heard Peachy. Yeah, I heard.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow, no, that's awesome. Good for you, man. That's an
it
experience.
was a cool event. Yeah.
With my 3 pick, really passionate about this one. Club level seats.
I really get that. Dude. Why are the best box seats, most expensive seats further up?
Oh, hold on. We're thinking of basketball.
We're thinking basketball.
That's a caveat.
Isn't there who is making something where it's going to be like courtside club seats? Miami?
The Clippers, right?
Or maybe it's the Clippers. Yeah. That would be sick.
Courtside, they have football, basically field. Like
they have that.
Suites on the field.
They have that
for the Rams, but the Clippers, I think it's courtside suites, which is exactly what it should be.
But we're thinking basketball, but also baseball is the same, I think.
But I know, but you can make the argument for football that you kind of want to be warm and you want to see the whole field.
That's true.
That's an argument. I'm fine with that.
For hoops, I don't.
For hoops, your seat is so much worse.
Yeah, it is. Dude.
I borderline, unless we're talking a playoff game, I wouldn't go to a Nuggets game in club. No.
Yeah, I get it. It's further up, dude.
It's too far. It's not. It's worse.
It's worse.
It's so much worse.
It's worse.
And I think good marketing.
Yeah.
Shout out to whoever invented
they got the drinks and the food, but
you could get drinks and food everywhere.
That's true. Yeah. I totally agree with that.
It's annoying.
I think that's a really good pick. That's a really good pick.
Thank you.
In my 3, I'll just go drinking. And do you have drinking too? And I don't think a drink is overrated.
Dude, I had the same monologue.
I don't think a drink is overrated. I think even we went out last night, drank a little bit. First drink, great. I feel kind of shitty today because I had a couple more.
Yeah.
And I think the first drink you're always buzzing a little bit. That's always peak. That's peak drinking.
Yes.
When you go further, you don't go higher peak. You really don't.
No, and you pay the price.
And you pay the damn price.
You're also just you get to a point where you are actually just making a fool of yourself if you're getting drunker. So it's like it's actually negative returns.
Yeah, it's negative. It gets
in the moment, and obviously you're hungover. So
right. I think drinking, it's 1 to 2, and then it's just overrated. The idea of it is way better.
You're saying like 1 to 2 strong ones.
1 to 2 strongs, yeah. You get a little, but it's just like the idea of getting super drunk is the best part of it. You're never super drunk. I don't know. It's just
Yeah, I think maybe we change that on screen to getting drunk.
Getting drunk.
Because I'll stand by 1 drink, 2
1
drinks.
bevo. Yeah.
Get a nice little buzz. Get a little chatty.
Get in, get out.
Start saying things that like, you're not
like
saying
you have
like
you have
confessing.
Them, but you have them in your brain. You only spit them when you go 1 or 2.
It's like all of a sudden my arms around people.
For sure.
I'm looking for daps.
Right.
I'm cracking jokes. I'm smiling.
Yeah. 100%.
You're not necessarily not doing it sober.
No, but it just gets you out the shell a little bit. That's what you want to use it for.
Yes, and that it's actually like a brilliant invention for that.
It is a really killer invention for that. Yeah. Past that, it's too much.
Yeah.
It's too
much. I couldn't agree with that pick more. That's a really good pick, Danny. With my next pick, I'm gonna go to vitamins.
Okay.
I just don't believe that they are doing anything for anybody ever.
Okay.
Now that doesn't mean that I don't eat vitamins every day. I love my gummies.
Yeah.
Right.
But you do them because you like gummies.
Exactly. I do them as a treat.
Yeah.
I do them for breakfast dessert is what I call it.
Yeah.
I just.
So it's literally you're not doing it for health.
No. No, I am not.
Funny.
But it's like I'm not about to just like eat breakfast and then like go to like the gummy bear bag.
Yeah.
That's just it's too early to be doing
that. You can't do that.
But you could definitely be like, oh, I'm just doing my vitamins
for sure.
So that
I have to do these.
I don't want.
Yeah, I have to eat these.
I'm trying to be healthy here.
Yeah,
Dude, you got to tap in though. I'll
tap in.
Orange vitamin C's.
I love those.
They're incredible.
We used to have those back home in Denver.
They're just straight up candy. So that's why I have them. But I don't know if they're doing anything.
I'm gonna tap in. In my 4. Oh, my 4. I'll just do the vowels, the letters.
Okay.
I just think it's like I don't know that O is a more talented letter than S.
Well, I don't think O's trying to like tell you that he's more talented.
I just think the vowels are like it's like
you think
the Kardashians.
You're thinking they're pretentious, is what you're saying about the vowels.
Yeah, they're just putting this upper. And by the way, that wasn't a dig at Kardashians. I'm just saying like
that's a dig
vowels,
at vowels.
Yeah, well, it's just like they're like the royal family, and I think you can make a stronger 5-man roster or AE. Yeah, it's 5.
AE. But what about why?
I don't even want to get into that.
Thoughts on why?
I don't know. Sometimes why make up your damn mind? Why I don't
make
what? Sometimes when you want to show up, I don't get that. But I would argue you could do S, you can do T, you can do L.
Z could fit in there.
No, S T L
Z.
Okay, Z and like even like an N or an M.
Yeah,
I feel like that's maybe a stronger roster. They do have AEI. It's really strong.
It's like that's
really
what I'm
strong.
Trying to say. Like,
but like O and U, I don't know.
I think maybe U. I think U is he's been carried by O a lot
for sure.
I think A and E definitely.
Why are the vowels the vowels? What is the like definition?
The reason?
Yeah,
I think it's like you're making like a sound basically. Like imagine trying to spell a word with like C.
They're shaping words.
Oh yeah. They're putting their hands all over these words.
They're shaping words.
They're definitely important. That's why like I saw O stand up and like was like had to get held back when you compare them to the Kardashians.
You wait, where in the back?
In the back, you didn't see that?
No,
it was
I didn't
a whole big thing. I mean,
whatever.
No, because that's offensive.
S is a better letter than you.
That's okay. No, see, that's too far.
Okay,
it's too far.
My bad.
Because I think O does so much for the English language, all languages for that matter.
Yeah. No, he does great, man.
And for you to just be like, oh, you're just a reality star.
I don't know.
Tough. It's a tough thing to hear.
Okay.
Especially when you're.
I didn't know you're like O's like.
I'm not O's guy. I'm just saying.
I mean, you're standing up for O. So like
I'm just trying to do the right
thing. I get
thing.
where you stand now.
I'm just trying to do the right thing.
Me here, O here, you're here.
It's not like that at all. It's not like that at all. The only letter I'm standing with is Z.
Okay.
And you know that.
And that's and what you think it's the best letter out
to ever do it.
Okay.
I
think it's a fun letter. I think it's a cool letter.
I keep telling Z you're misunderstood and you're gonna have your shine.
We'll see. I mean, I would love that. I would love that.
I'm telling you.
I would love that.
Z 2025.
What has Z been doing? Is he? He's been working.
Z's year is 2025. Okay. He's not ready actually this year, so I'm gonna get him ready and then.
Oh, you're coaching him.
Yeah, well, I'm in his
That's
corner.
where you've been.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. We're working.
Yeah.
We're
that's
freaking
cool.
working.
No, that's cool.
Yeah, we're working with O.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You're working with O?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you got ties with O.
Yeah, I got ties.
I know you coached X back in the day too.
Didn't
And
go
that
well.
just didn't go well. Yeah.
Didn't end well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tried.
It's like a charity case for you.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
just,
Yeah. Didn't work. Oh, Danny, this is my final pick.
yeah. I feel like we're cooking through this.
I feel like we're flying too. I've got 2 that I want to go to. I'm gonna say 3D movies.
Okay.
Just not quite there.
I think they're pretty cool.
I don't think they're quite there yet. I think we're rushing into it, especially back in like 2007 when we would go to a movie.
Yeah.
You would get the glasses and then you would you'd wear them for like a good week.
Yeah, I think they're
not ready.
I think they're cool.
You know what was ready?
What?
The Sphere.
The Sphere was ready.
That's what 3D thinks they are.
The Sphere was ready.
The Sphere was. I got motion sickness. There was a time when
but
I
in
thought
a,
I was
in a
throw
in a
up.
great way.
In a good way.
That was awesome.
Yeah. That's like that if I'm going to a 3D event, I don't even know if the Sphere was 3D.
It was not 3D.
It was just sick.
It was just like immersive.
Yeah, that's what
My first like real time use of that word. I thought it crushed. Immersive.
You killed immersive. Just
Perfect.
then. Yeah, fit right in.
Perfect.
That's your first use of immersive?
Yeah, I just haven't played it. Yeah, have you play immersive?
I think I've played him once or twice.
You played it. Yeah.
I kind of just try to play him where he doesn't even fit.
Yeah.
So me and immersive aren't on good terms. But
Right.
Because that's just like an offensive thing for a word to just be used wrong. Willy-nilly.
To use it against his definition.
Yeah, but very immersive experience over at the Sphere.
Yeah.
Not an immersive experience in a 3D movie theater. And I got to wear glasses. What do we do?
Yeah, I guess. I haven't been to one for a long time. I'd have to give it a go again.
They're Danny, they're not ready. And we gotta go back to the drawing board. We just gotta stop doing them.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I don't really have a 5th pick. I was kind of trying to think. I don't know if you noticed. I was kind of thinking. Wasn't really.
I get that.
Yeah.
I do that sometimes.
I could do.
You could just like get on your soapbox and do like an artist or something.
No, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I don't even want you to do that.
I don't really. A lot of times, the big artists too. Like I'm kind of on the wave of like when you're big, it's just for a reason, and you're big and you're not overrated. Really,
you know how I am.
Yeah, you're like that. I got a couple guys that I'm thinking about. I'll do Lucky Charms.
Wow, coming out the.
Well, let me talk about it though. I think the Charm is one of the best players in cereal history.
I agree.
I think the Lucky ain't shit. I think that is it's what am I trying to say? It's not a complete cereal. It's not a complete cereal. It's a what? It's a
one-sided relationship.
Yeah, but it's an incomplete cereal. It's got one star player and one that I think the Lucky sucks. I really think.
Are we calling it the Lucky? Is that, or is it kind of just like? Do we know
the little pebbles? I don't know even know their name. One-dimensional. It's a one-dimensional cereal.
I agree.
And yeah, I think the Charms are so good that Lucky. I mean, he's a top 10 cereal. He's a Hall of Fame cereal.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's a complete cereal.
And that's why they never won a championship though.
Yeah, they can't put it together.
You can't put it together when you only have one star.
Right.
And unless you look at the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah, but I mean, Frosted Flakes wins titles. He's just a one-piece guy. He's nothing crazy.
But he's the greatest one piece of all time.
He's the greatest one piece of all. Well, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, brother. But
Danny, my thing is like, why couldn't Lucky Charms team up with Honey Nut Cheerios?
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Yeah.
Just get some honey on that Lucky.
For sure.
And that all of a sudden,
just develop the Lucky a little bit more. Like just put some sugar on them or something. I don't know.
Do you think it's a health concern?
It might be.
Because I think
because the Charm is so loud.
The Charm is taking up a lot of cap space in the sugar department.
Right, for sure.
Like pretty much all their cap space is being spent on those marshmallows.
For sure, yeah.
If they went honey on these little Luckies,
they might, yeah.
They might just they might be in the luxury tax.
Well, and they might, they might have to like get rid of Charm, and then it's like,
and then you're just like, who even are you?
Then you're like, yeah. Then
what's your identity?
It's like us losing Yolk.
It's exactly like it. And then they're gambling with money they don't have.
Right, exactly.
All right, that's a good draft. I feel like we've said that we're going to put a poll every single time, and I don't know that we have.
Yeah, I didn't do it last time on Spotify.
I don't know.
Let's do it. I think I didn't do it last time because it was what was the draft topic? It was just one that it's like, how do you don't really win and lose. But this one, I think you can win and lose. So we
for sure. I would love to just get the breadsticks involved.
I'll say who won the draft on this.
Who won the draft, and then they just get to
use comment.
And then I guess it's only on Spotify they can vote.
Yeah, is what it is. I guess.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Or maybe we pin a comment on YouTube.
Yeah, maybe we can pin it. Yeah, we can do that as well on YouTube.
And then we could have a record. That'd be fun.
That would be very fun.
Yeah, let's do that.
Sweet. Okay, great draft. Let's get right into questions from the sticks. All right, we got some questions here. Gonna go through these quickly because we got a bunch, and keep them coming. We see them all. We just can't answer them all, but we will try to get to them.
We'll answer as many as we can. Yeah.
Yeah. Question 1 here. We got Dominic Guillen, I believe. Quick one, Danny. I love it. Just a simple one. Top 5 Drake songs.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, damn. I know it's a loaded one. It's almost a draft.
I mean, that's yeah.
But let's combine our Drake. Let's put our heads together.
Okay. Feel No Ways could be in there.
100% Feel No Ways is in there. Can we put You in the Six in there?
Yeah, I love that song.
Okay, that's 2.
I love that song.
I like the bar. I lean more bars, Drake.
Yeah, but it just depends for me. I think we do. Let's do one hit.
Do we just throw a fastball right down the middle?
God's Plan.
Yeah,
I mean that's people are gonna be like, oh, why do you like? That's a freaking great song.
Yeah, or do we go? I think our fastball, our hit should be Jumbotron.
I like Jumbotron. Yeah,
okay, so we got You in the Six, Jumbotron, Feel No Ways. My favorite Drake song of all time. How about I get one, you get one?
Do Not Disturb.
Lose You. That's my favorite Drake song of all time.
And then I'll go. I will go to Best I Ever Had. That's a great song, too.
I did not see that one coming. That's
a great song.
answer.
I was just trying to think of old hits.
Boom. All right. Answer. Top 5 Drake songs. And if you haven't listened to any of those, I'm sure you have, if you're asking that question.
If you haven't, I'm jealous that you haven't.
Yeah, if you haven't listened to, Lose You. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Next, we got one from Henry Aronson. He said, "What's up, guys? I've been loving the podcast." Thank you, Henry.
Thank you, Henry.
I was wondering if you've ever lost motivation to continue to post. In high regards, Henry. What a way to sign out.
Yeah, that's crazy. In high regards is fantastic. That's fantastic.
Yeah. I don't even fully know what that means. That means like
I don't know. Is he in high regards or is he hoping that we're in high regards?
Well, either way, I love
that. Was killer.
That
was killer.
Sign out.
Yeah, that was killer.
Yeah.
I would say not really, but I think the reason is because you got to find what you love, you know? So it's like you're motivated to do the things you love. You want it. It doesn't feel like a job. It doesn't feel like you have to do it. So that's why.
Yeah, I mean, that's the reason this worked in the first place is we were doing it before we were getting any views, and we were still posting every day. Like, I was in school doing college.
Yeah.
Like, I had homework, but then I would still be like, calling Danny, let's film, let's edit, let's...
Because we love doing it. It's almost like, did you see Gary said once, like nobody's lazy? They just don't know.
I did see that.
Nobody's lazy. You just haven't found what you love yet, which is facts.
Yeah.
If you're lazy, it's like a sign that maybe you shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah. I also think one reason we don't lose motivation is we don't like we definitely do like a style of video, but when we think of an idea, we just do it.
True.
Like, we don't like put ourselves in a box where if we come up with an idea, we're like, but that's not our style. Like, we'll just do whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if we think something's gonna be fun or cool to film,
we just do it that day.
Yeah, we just run it, edit it, and it's up that day.
Yeah, which is so fun.
We're always keeping it fresh, and we're always just like doing what we want to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, wouldn't say we lose motivation really. Good question though. Next we got one from Max Taft. He said, "Hey guys, been a fan for a while. Love your content."
Thank you.
Thank you, Max.
Thank you.
He said, "My question for the podcast, an absolute classic." I saw Stephen A. actually tackle this recently. He said, "My question for the podcast is Lightning McQueen, a top 10 athlete of all time with 7 Piston Cups under his belt."
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people talk about this.
Yeah.
And this is in the animated sphere or the all athlete sphere?
Well, I think the way Max is asking it, I think like he's in the same convo as Muhammad Ali. He's in the same convo as, Jordan.
I think he's top 20.
Yeah, so it seems like from that answer from you, he's 11 to 20.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's 11 to 20. I think.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. I think he just could have done. I think he never turned that MJ corner, that Ali corner.
Right.
just because of, I don't know, maybe a little bit of ego, a couple injuries here and there. I just think.
Well, I think he was distracted.
Yeah,
and he was famous as
famous as all hell. Yeah,
like and like who are we to blame?
He's like
McQueen, man?
Yeah, like McGregor type. Fame in the UFC.
Exactly. You see Dana talking about it, he's like, how come why hasn't this contract been signed? He said because he's rich as fuck.
Right, and he doesn't have to sign it.
And that's McQueen, man.
And yeah, 100%. He's super rich. He's almost a billionaire, I think.
I think on paper he is definitely a billionaire.
Got it.
With the Wheels brand, with the I think he's got a hot chicken.
Well, he did something at McDonald's because McQueen.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. And that was just a natural. That was a natural
fit. Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's top 50.
Okay, you got top 50.
Yeah, I think he's top. I don't know. Definitely in the cars.
He's the best in his sport. Yeah. Yeah.
Sure, but when you put this guy next to even a LeBron James, an MJ, a Tiger, a Messi,
for sure. Right.
I don't think he wants it as bad.
No,
I just don't. But that's a great question, and you gotta respect McQueen.
100%. Yeah. Killer.
Okay, next we've got this one. I want Amari to help us out here. Amari Key, he said, hey, quick suggestion for the pod. You could have fans phone in and ask a question or have a theme for fans to answer on the phone. Example, tell me about your worst rejection. Amari, that is a great idea.
How do you do that?
I don't know.
I don't think it'd be phoning in live.
No, not live.
They would just send in a voice thing or whatever, right?
That's the way I read that.
Yeah. Yeah, Amari, whatever you're saying.
It's a great idea.
And if anybody knows how to do a phone-in thing, just comment how to do it. We would love to do that. Yeah,
comment or snap us or DM us or something.
Better. Yeah.
Because that would be awesome. If we could have like these questions, but instead we're actually listening.
Be awesome. Yeah.
It'd make it 10 times better.
Mm-hmm.
Or even they just send videos. I don't know. Next we've got best tip to get started from Ryan Cutler.
I would say, like in social media, I would say just post a shit ton. Because you're gonna get better. You're gonna learn what your style is. You're gonna learn what people like, don't. It's just like only good things come from posting a bunch. That's how we did it. So
yeah, that is a good piece of advice. I would say if it's not social media either, it's just like whatever you're doing, just get reps in.
Just dive in. Yeah.
If you're trying to be a soccer player, just playing a lot of soccer.
Play soccer every day. Yeah.
And then you'll just get better, and then you'll figure it out. And then, you'll learn and grow.
If you're an artist, just drop a lot of music.
I'm just trying to think of that from his perspective, though. He's probably like, that's not the answer I wanted.
Yeah.
I'm trying to give a better answer.
Tips to get started. I mean, that is kind of
because our answer was literally get started. Tips to get started.
Yeah, but get started. Like get in motion is kind of what I would advise.
Yeah, that's definitely like the right answer.
And I guess if you're, I don't know, you think it's social media? This question?
It was just that was it. It was just tips.
Yeah, I don't know. Started. Yeah, I think just that is my best piece of advice.
Yeah, honestly, that really all it's all there is to it.
There's no shortcut.
No,
you just do it a lot.
Yeah, and if you just start doing it, you might learn really quickly that you don't even like that thing.
100%.
Like that's what I had with real estate. It was like, I think I really like this. Let me actually dive in. I got my license, did an internship, did it for like 6 months, and I was like, I don't really.
Yeah.
I don't like this. But I had to do the 6 months to learn that I don't like it.
100%. Yeah.
So I mean, I would say just get started is the tip. I just moved my mic and I heard the squeak. Yeah. Sorry.
It's all right.
Hey, fella, this one's coming from Matt Bennett on Instagram. Hey, fellas, big fan of the content and haven't missed an episode of the pod. That's impressive, man.
That is impressive.
He said, got 2 things. What's your favorite Connor Price track?
Oh, nice.
And did you know Connor lives in the GTA, Greater Toronto area? Love the content. Keep it up, fellas.
Shout out. We're big Connor fans.
Huge Connor fans. He's coming to LA. We're going to go to that show.
We're going.
That'll be awesome.
That's a good question. I did know he lived in Canada. I didn't know that specific territory, but
yeah, I didn't know. I didn't even fully know he's living in Canada. I knew he's from Canada, but
yeah. I would say I don't want to do like a hit. They're kind of all hits.
He's got some
big songs.
Pops. I like Tombstone personally.
I like Tombstone.
It's a newer one.
I like Tombstone. I like Blue Shell.
Blue Shell. I remember
Song
hearing that for
smacked.
the first
Yeah,
time
we were in the
together
car.
in Nashville.
Yeah.
And I remember being like, we were like, how? What is he gonna?
We were like, how is he gonna do Blue Shell? Yeah.
And we were like, nice,
Tough. Yeah.
nice
Tough.
tie-in, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, that's really it for questions. I'm trying to see if I missed one. Oh, this is an interesting question from Isaac. Not even gonna try on the last name.
Okay.
On Snapchat. What's the best one-hit wonder from your life? Event that is only in parentheses an event that has only happened once where it was amazing, but every other time it was bad.
Oh, that's great. Because at first I thought it was like a song. We're actually.
I think a song could work too. Maybe baseball. Like
it was like fun.
It was. No, I think it was fun for like it was fun more than once.
It was fun in Apache.
That's what I'm saying. Like when we were
fun.
in like first grade, baseball was like the most fun I had ever had in my entire life. But then once you get to like 8th grade,
you're just scared to strike out.
You're just like, I don't want to go to practice, and I don't like this sport, and it's slow, and I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
That's my experience.
That's such a good question.
It is a very creative question. Dang, dude.
Damn, I would have to think about that probably.
I really want to come up with a fire answer.
Me too.
Oh, you know what? I have one.
What?
I've got a good answer. Jump Street.
the
trampoline park.
It was fun first time.
So fun the first time, and then after you like do a one backflip, you don't have to go back to Jump Street. And then when you do go back to Jump Street, you're like, this isn't all that I remember it to be.
Yeah. But that is a good one.
At the same time, though, I'm thinking about it right now, and like
sounds fun.
I would love to go to Jump Street.
I would jump around.
So I might be wrong. That might be like a two-hit.
Trying to think of like a
wonder,
like a PS2 game that was just electric on play one.
Yeah.
Maybe the NBA 2K like 8 with Chris Paul on the cover.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That game was really fun, and then we went to Florida and then came back and it wasn't as fun.
Yeah. I agree. I think that's a good answer.
Yeah.
I think that's all the questions we have. We've got some. Yeah, no, I think that's all we had for questions. Love you guys.
Love y'all.
We're doing, by the way, our phone call tournament is going to be airing on Thursday, so
can't wait for that.
I think if you're in the tournament, if you submitted your number,
you'll probably get a call on. It'll
Tuesday
probably be
Wednesday.
Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah. So just keep your noties on.
Keep your ringer on.
Good luck to the 8 participants. Yeah. All right, news. We are here on Sunday now.
Yeah.
Little bit in the trenches.
Yeah, I was gonna say moderately hungover.
Moderately hungover. No way around it.
How would you grade your hangover? Good.
Not
10,
bad.
10 is bad. 1 is not.
I would say it's like a 5 because I have issues like if I like have the lingering headache, that's like the worst thing for me. My headache has escaped. It's gone.
Wow.
So you have a headache right now?
Well, and I actually I was really gonna not wear headphones because I was like, I think I don't think my head can handle this right now.
It sucks. Dude. I'm sorry to hear that. So what are you, like 7, 8?
No, I'm not like. It's not like.
I'm actually probably like 3, 4.
Yeah, I think I'm just dealing with the headache at this point.
Okay. Yeah.
But I'm fighting through. It's not the worst one in the world. I'd probably give it a 6.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but overall enjoyable experience. This hangover.
For sure.
Yeah. Do we want to start with yesterday?
Yeah, got engaged. Got engaged. It was great. I thought it was great.
Yeah, it was great.
Zach played a key role. Basically I sent Sarah on a scavenger hunt. With there were 4 notes, and then it was like a 5-step scavenger hunt, 4 notes. The 5th thing I just said for the proposal. So Zach was like her driver. We'll pop that picture up.
Yeah, we can pop that picture up right there.
Zach was her driver to drive her from place to place, basically.
Yeah, I had to call a couple audibles, which that's just put the ball in my hands, let me make a play.
For sure, because she didn't have a key to get into the room, so you had to let her in just wearing your full suit and shades. Right?
Yeah. And at that point, she didn't know what was going on, so it was what the hell? And then I just opened the door and just kind of walked back into my room.
Yeah, because Zach was her chauffeur, so he wore a suit. It was hilarious.
But I was supposed to only come out after she already knows what's going on, and in the note it's your chauffeur's at the door,
and then that's when Zach was supposed to come out of his room. But before she knew anything was going on, because she didn't even know I was about to propose. It was just Zach in a suit answering the door.
Yeah, and she was just like,
what the hell are you doing?
Yeah. And I didn't have much for her. I just said, something's happening. Just, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
I'm just going to go over here now.
Yeah. All around, though, good. I mean.
Yeah, it was great. I think it went perfect.
Yeah, good night.
Sarah's sisters came out.
Yeah.
Shout out to them. Anne-Marie, Margaret Mary.
Yeah. Yeah, some cute stuff. This guy really hit a knee. I
hit a knee.
Like
we have that clip.
Image.
I can roll that clip.
Oh yeah,
I can roll a little bit of stuff. I'll show the ring on here as well. The ring definitely pops.
Ring's nuts.
It's a nice piece.
Yeah,
it's a nice piece.
It is a nice piece.
But yeah,
do we have like? Were you mic'd up, or we just can't hear?
We don't really have audio.
Okay,
we had like 3-4 phones running.
I would have
Abby
loved
was just 5 feet away filming. It's kind of fun.
Really?
Yeah, Abby was just. Like, if Sarah turned to her left, it's Abby.
So, did you see her? Did Sarah know she was there, or do you think Sarah?
Sarah didn't know until after. Abby was just there like this. Yeah,
it's kind of uncomfortable. I feel like I wouldn't want like somebody to be in my.
She couldn't really hear me though, so it was fine.
Yeah,
but it was good. It was really good.
Yeah.
We'll probably have Sarah just for a full pod at some point.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, maybe like before the wedding or something.
I was thinking right after the wedding, when we're in our gear and everything.
That could be good.
Could be electric.
That could be a little post-wedding press conference.
Yeah.
Well, I think after the wedding you go to your honeymoon, right?
Yeah, I think you did. That was the issue. But I just remember I saw they just did it at like Nelk did it. Like Logan Paul was there, and they did.
It was probably somebody else's wedding.
It was somebody else's wedding, so it probably can't work. But I don't know. Maybe the day before, or day after. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that's congrats, man.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Let's get right into some current events.
Yeah.
I brought 3. How many did you bring?
I got one.
Okay.
That you're gonna like. I could start. Actually.
I want to hear this.
Check this out. Get this, man. Get this, brother.
I'm getting it.
Harry Potter TV series targeted for 2026
Holy
premiere.
shit.
J.K. Rowling recently met with execs to discuss show. So we are going to get to check that out. I can't wait.
Well, mostly me, but like maybe if you can like watch the series or
that seems like that can maybe get me into. Do you think I'll have to? We'll see.
Have you not watched the movies actually?
I've watched like 3. Like Ethan and Amanda were kind of trying to work through it with me and Sarah. But I
can't believe you weren't into it.
I could try again.
Danny, well, you know what? Maybe like movie 1's like a little bit. It's like a little old at this point. But
yeah.
I can't believe you see magic and you're like.
But when did you do it? Like a couple years ago?
Yeah.
And it was like these are the best movies ever.
I was just like, I'm all about.
When
this.
did you? Maybe I'll watch Harry Potter 1 tonight.
Yeah.
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer.
Maybe I'll watch Harry Potter as well.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm more of a new movie guy. I'm not really a rewatch type of guy, but
I just struggled. Like I really struggled. I tried so hard with Game of Thrones, I couldn't do it.
Oh,
I watched 10 episodes. I was 0 for 10. Like I never.
Yeah, I can't do that either. But Harry Potter, if you give it another go, I think you'll be tapped in. That is sick though. They're coming out with a TV show. I don't even know. It's weird because the books are books.
I know.
So I don't know what the.
I don't know.
Are they just gonna like?
But like Potter fans, that's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
Because like.
Yeah.
Like even me, like I'm getting into the UFC. It's like I want all the UFC content I can get. Right now.
Yeah.
And so if you're a Potter fan, it's probably like.
I know. Can't wait.
You want any more Potter that you can get, you know?
Can't wait for the Sugar Sean fight.
I can't wait.
I can't wait.
Do we know who?
Going. Yeah, same. That sucks.
It's all right, though.
I think going forward, we'll go to every single one.
I think we will. Starting on 300. He's, what? Do we know what? He's fighting. You know the
background
of that fight.
Yeah.
Cheeto, and he like had the nerve issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he just beats him.
I don't really. That's the thing is like I'm gonna watch every UFC fight. Don't know.
Yeah.
Like I don't know who's like.
Yeah. I like Cheeto's jiu-jitsu.
Okay, all right. I've got Cam Newton got jumped.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Did you see that video?
I didn't see the video.
Oh my god, dude! I gotta pull this up, dude.
Yeah,
it's like it's him. Yeah, pull it up. He's wearing. First of all, he held his own very well.
Video of him getting jumped.
Yeah. It was like a bunch of dudes from like a 7v7 football team, just were trying to beat his ass. I don't know what he did, what he said, but the funniest part of the whole thing, he's wearing like a witch hat, because he's always wearing those like crazy hats.
Yeah,
and he's just getting jumped in a witch hat and also jumping the jumpers.
Like he was fighting back well. Is that what you're saying?
By the end of the fight, he was getting pulled off of the other guy.
Oh really,
dude? Like what an athlete!
He just beat up all 7 of them.
What an yeah, I guess they probably just one at a time, I would say, but it just shows.
Here we go.
These guys.
The witch hat is hilarious.
It is just like.
So why were they jumping him? Like
I don't have why. I don't have why,
Damn.
but I just have that did happen. That occurred.
Yeah, good fight out of him.
Great fight. I want to see him. He's got a podcast. I want to see him talking about it on his pod, man.
I do want to see that.
And he probably will.
His pod is. I've seen some clips of his pod. It's pretty funny.
I think that gives him like more credibility.
Yeah, for as an athlete, and just as a guy.
Especially because like so many people, like when you're an athlete, so many people are like talking about you. And, and he's probably so annoying because he just like could beat anybody's ass,
and then he just got an excuse to get to do it right there.
Yeah. It's honestly like that was a good moment in his life. Then I got Shane Gillis hosted SNL.
Yeah, is that so? When he got like canceled the first time around, was it something on SNL?
No, he didn't. He first time he like got SNL. He would have been just like a cast member.
Yeah,
that's on it every week.
And then he got canceled.
And then I guess they were like a week later he was just off because it was just like they found him saying like
some stuff,
so much shit.
So and then he can't. And so this is like a crazy thing that he came back around.
Yeah, I do think it's funny, or I don't know if funny is the word, but it's just interesting that like no matter how much you like don't care about like mainstream media and stuff, it's like you still want to do SNL.
Like he's still doing SNL,
and it's still like sick. It's still everybody's like posting about it, and
there's
like
things like that.
Yeah, it's just like he doesn't need it, and like he doesn't. Like he definitely like doesn't care about being like mainstream like that, but at the same time it's like
he did SNL.
Everybody just wants to be mainstream, like in the like
you do. You want to. What are other things like that,
dude? Like you want to be like no matter what you do, like no matter what we do with like social media, we'll still always like kind of want to be on like a Netflix show.
Definitely,
you know,
and
it's
in
like
a movie.
Yeah, you want to be like in a movie, even though it's like it's more annoying, I feel like.
Because like you don't really control, like
you don't control it, but you also have to now be like buttoned up and like media trained.
True.
But
you kind of want to do it.
Yeah, but if you do like social media, you could just like say whatever, do whatever. You don't have a boss. It's it's better, but then like
But Shane Gillis did SNL. So.
Exactly. You still want it. Yeah. I mean that's all the news I got.
Yeah.
It's quick. We are in the trenches.
Yeah, we are in the trenches. Is what it is, but.
Honestly, good fight by us. I'm shocked.
I'm shocked we're here.
I'm shocked we just got 10 minutes of talking it.
We're not able to work well hungover. There's people that can do it.
Oh, not me.
So much respect for those people.
I don't push through.
I don't. I just shut down.
Yeah,
I haven't really done much at all today. But that's so rare for us. We don't do that. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't end up getting hungover.
We don't
a lot,
get trenched.
I think is the thing.
But
yeah, today we got trenched, but we fought through and we got 11 minutes off.
We got 11 minutes off of news. That's for you guys. That's for you guys.
Yeah.
What is this pod? This is pod
7.
So pod 7 logging off.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Love you guys.